Also joining us is Karl Dariane. Now, he's a flexotherapy expert at FlexoFix. They opened the clinic in March 2021, and since then they've been addressing people's aches and niggles. Hello there, Karl. Thank you for joining us in the studio.
Thank you very much.
Lovely to have you with us. We're still not used to the idea of people coming in, and I know that George has got 1,000,001 questions for you, haven't you, George?
I do. Actually, quite oddly, Georgia, Karl and I met doing our motorcycle classes together. We're doing our driver's license.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
And I see him today in the studio, so it's quite funny.
Does
to
he
see
look
him.
different without? Although I suppose the headphones crush your cheeks a bit.
I must say,
don't
he's
they?
a much better rider than I am. I mean, he's an expert rider. He's been riding for years, and I really look like a goof out there. But hey,
You be careful on those motorbikes.
yes,
It's
yes,
dangerous
absolutely,
out there.
absolutely. Anyway, Karl, tell us a bit about flexotherapy and the kinds of treatments that you offer at the clinic. What's flexotherapy, first of all?
All right. So flexotherapy is a therapy that we've created. It's the realignment of the body through the muscular chain. So we realized that it's extremely important for people to understand the value and the importance of muscle functionality and movement. We've seen years and years with the experience of our team. We're all athletes and we've all competed in diverse disciplines. And we've seen that people kept getting injured and people wouldn't understand on how to pass that threshold of getting better, or it could be someone that doesn't even move. The understanding of proper functionality of the muscle is something that we've overseen, and people use their natural state and their auto drive to be able to move. So we've created this to be able to release any tension and realign the body and remove all compensations and imbalances.
Let me ask you a question that I'm sure everybody's asking himself, which I'm sure you get often as well. What's the difference between a flexotherapist, a chiropractor, and an osteopath, for example?
Excellent question. So I get this all the time from my clients.
Sure you do.
What we work on is muscular movement and muscular imbalances. So the chiropractors, the osteopath will work on releasing the tension from the joints into the muscle. What we work on is restructuring the muscle memory. Now, every single day that we've moved around, we educate our muscles to work in a certain way. We tend to be pushed to be able to do something differently and to use different muscles than we're supposed to because of muscle weakness or because of a trauma or whatnot. So the most important thing is resetting that muscle memory to function properly so we don't have these imbalances. So it's mostly an educational part of the muscle. So we do this on a massage table. We make sure that people are on zero gravity, no push, no pull, and we move the joints and we move the legs and arms and whatnot in specific directions to be able to reset that.
For our listeners, what is a typical case that you would be able to help tremendously, for example?
So one of the most common ones that we've seen in the past couple of weeks is bulging discs, lower back problems, or it could be traps and shoulder problems because of the neck. Like you just mentioned, that people are extremely a huge amount of workers here, and everyone sits down in an office most of the time. Everything's electronic. We work from home, so we tend to sit a little bit more on uncomfortable positions. So yeah, bulging disc is something that we were really successful helping by releasing tension, decompression work, and of course just releasing all that tension. There's one thing also that we want to tap in is the nervous system. Intrinsically, the nervous system is linked to the muscular chain, and opening up the nervous system and the connective chain helps kind of also reset the muscle memory.
It's so funny. George and I are both like trying to sit up a bit straighter.
Yeah. Did you notice that? When he was saying we sit all the time,
I was doing the same. Like we're all like, we're just sort of readjusting our own spines. I started moving from side to side when you started speaking. So Karl, Karl, tell me about how this is sort of making for good business for you, basically, because we've got people in Dubai. They're the most overworked in the world. They've clearly got all these issues that you've described. Are they coming to you? Are there problems helping you make money ultimately?
Yes, we are growing. We are forever growing. We're super happy that so far we were able to cover 145 clients. Every single one of them was a success story. So we're very happy with that. We are expanding into a much bigger office. We have created this amazing experience. So we're going to have different offerings and different therapies that we're going to include, and that's going to make a beautiful experience for the clients. And they're all going to be interlinked, And that is going to be what is going to make it very different.
So I'm really interested by that. You solve people's problems. You said 145 people. So you don't just keep them coming for weeks on end. You actually solve the issue.
Absolutely. So this is what makes us also very different than everyone else, is that our main motto is we give you control of your own body back. So we don't make you dependent on us. We educate you to understand how your body functions, what is extremely important for your body, and then go on with that. After every session, you're going to have exercises to do, and these will become a bit more of a natural thing for you to do every single day. So because we're resetting muscle memory, that's why it's so important, and because you're doing most of the work and not us. So all I'm doing is guiding you into the proper movement, and then you're doing it. That helps body-mind connection and awareness. And of course, the muscle memory will be reset and function properly.
What are the issues that you see the most amongst your patients?
I'm going to say lower back problem is my number one problem, and then it's going to be neck and shoulders next. Okay. So
my husband would be the lower back situation, and I think most people.
My wife as well.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. There you go. Well, I'm very pleased to hear that the business is going well. I really like your business model where you actually make people better. Although, of course, that means that you can't then make a profit from them on a regular basis. Although I suppose then you get word of mouth and more people will come to you.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of business model you're going with, which I approve of.
Are you guys approved by insurance, Karl, or no?
So now that we had our license approved by DHA, so we'll be able to start having insurance, and we'll be able to start having people.
Fantastic.
So our
good for people to know.
Our solutions will be able to be covered by that.
The amount of people that I know that live with lower back problems and that just let it linger and linger and linger is incredible. I don't know why people are afraid of back problems. They're afraid of being told they need an operation or something, and they freak out about it. So.
Our most recent client has had a bulging disc and said that, Karl, this is either you are going to do something about it, or I'm going under the knife in 2 days. And I said, you lose nothing to come and try a session. So we've done a session. And after 2 sessions, I'm very happy that she's back in the gym doing everything she has. She's gone to the scans, and so far she's been 4 months back in the gym and not a single problem.
Where do people reach you if they want a consultation?
So on our Instagram page, you can send us a message on Instagram, and we also have our website. You can book in from the website, and of course,
what's the Instagram or the website?
So it's FlexoFix, so flexo.fix.
Brilliant.
That'll be in the Instagram account.
Amazing, Karl. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you so much for coming into the studio. Karl Dariane there, the flexotherapy expert at FlexoFix.